Hi there, my beautiful Cancer Leo. Welcome into your reading. Today we're going to be looking into your month of May and see what you can expect for both career and love. And we're going to get started here with some pre-shuffle cards for your overall energy. So let's have a look. We have Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. We have Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. We have Bird, flying, news is on the way. We have Shield, you need to defend yourself. It feels like there might be a tricky situation. I feel like this is related to someone. I don't think it's necessarily with a situation like at work or anything like that. I really feel like this is with someone. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a personal relationship. So not necessarily love related, but maybe a friend or maybe even a family member. It could also be with a coworker, but it does feel like there's, I don't know, with this, at the bottom of the deck, we have this beware of self-delusion, and it's like, you may almost be tempted to listen to what these people are saying. You know, you may also be tempted to, like, lower your standards, or stop believing in yourself, or give up on certain things just because these people are telling you so. And I feel like it's like, beware of self-delusion. Beware of letting these people influence you and your perception of stuff and what you truly believe in, you know, because in the end, we do have triumph over troubles, obstacles. And we had that there with the Camel too. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So it does feel that this is not a situation for you to give up. This is not a situation for you to, I don't know, that this is not gonna go anywhere. So I feel like there's this feeling of like, stand up for yourself, you know, speak up. And with this news is on the way, maybe it could even serve as a little bit of, I told you so, like you being able to rub it on people's faces. Like, I knew this was going to happen and there you go, you know? But let's dive deeper into that and see where we go. So, for career, we actually have blessings. Look at that. I mean, this could be about a relationship. But so far, career-wise, it's definitely looking pretty good. So we clearly have here a blessing coming through. Let's see what that is about. We're going to do a little bit of a different spread. It's more guidance oriented and not so much, hey, this is going to happen, that kind of thing. Okay, so we have 9 of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups. Really beautiful. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And for your advice, there we go with the speaking up. There we go. I really feel like this could be around your family, maybe related with career, like someone in your family not approving what you're doing, or someone in your close circle, again, someone personal, like a personal discussion. It could even be your mother with this Queen of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. I almost see this Queen of Pentacles has you taking good care of yourself, and this is where your guides want you to go, truly believing your worth and kind of turning your back on this negative energy, right? So we clearly have someone here trying to, again, lure you into, I don't know, giving up on certain things and believing something differently about yourself and about this career. And we have here the Ace of Swords has that truth. Speak up. Don't be afraid to put some people in their places, you know, and to fight for your success and all the positive things that are coming along. We have the Chariot, we have the Fool, we have the King of Wands. You truly are on the right place and on the right path, I feel. I feel like there could be, again, with these blessings, it kind of makes me feel like something is coming in and it's like proving you right, you know? And it's all looking inward, you know? When it comes to other people, if you notice, when it comes to other people, it's about standing up for yourself, right? Very cold energy. When it comes to this, it's about moving forward, and it is about like, turn your back on this, right? Because I feel like this has made you very happy. I feel like this is making you very happy, and I feel like in the past this definitely did work, and I feel like it did give you something really good, even if it was just happiness, you know, and fulfillment and the sense of I'm doing something meaningful, you know. And I feel like you keep on having that feeling like this means something, like this is important, like what I'm doing, it matters. And it may not matter to these people, and they may not understand what I'm doing, but it does matter, and it is important to me. And I truly feel like this is where my dream life kind of starts at, right? So I feel like this month you could definitely have here a little bit of conflict, let's say it. okay? I almost feel like a little bit of temptation from other people to kind of give up and to, I don't know, brainwash is not the right word, but I don't know, kind of distorting your own thoughts about yourself and about this career situation, you know? And it's like, believe in yourself, okay? You really are on the right path. And I wouldn't be surprised if this news is on the way, would be related to this. Like you get a brand deal, or you get a promotion, or you get some sort of news that indicates that to you, that you are on the right path and that this was the right thing to do and all that, you know? So we have be careful, something is wrong here. Speak up, absolutely. And we have we're by your side. So when it comes to the situation itself, we're by your side, we're supporting you, we have your back. But then again, be careful, something is wrong here and you need to speak up for you to kind of remove yourself from that type of energy. Okay? So definitely have that in mind. But let's get here into love and relationships. We have good luck and we have new beginnings. Oh, look at that. So for those of you that are single, maybe there is some romance coming through. Let's see where we go with that. But it does feel that your relationships are filled with good luck, which is ironic considering what we just saw here with someone else. When it comes to career, it could also be, if this is not like family, I was definitely picking up on that because Six of Cups, it's a very personal energy. But if it is not family or friends or whatever, and it is someone at work, I feel like it would be someone that is like bringing you down, making you question your skills, maybe even spread a few rumors or talk badly about you behind your back to kind of, you know, throw you under the bus a little bit. So be careful, okay? Be careful. But let's see here, what do we have for love and relationships? All right. So we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Wands. I do want to take one more for that Nine of Wands. Okay. And for the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like you either just walked away or you're about to walk away from a certain relationship, it appears. It's funny how the Page of Swords wanted to come out with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like someone else is the right fit and they're watching you. You know, they are waiting for you to kind of leave this behind and heal. So I do feel like for some of you, you have already done that. For others, I feel like you've been pondering on that and you've been thinking if it is the right time to do that and if it is the right thing to do that. And I feel like this new beginning with good luck, I feel like it could even be around freedom, you know, and you finally feeling good about yourself and feeling good about your love situation. I do feel like you could be holding back a little bit, okay? And maybe even if you already, you know, push this person away, and you're now trying to find that control back and trying to find that balance back in your life, I feel like throughout the month of May, you could push some really nice people away just because, I feel like it's mainly because of wounds with this Four of Swords here. I feel like it's mainly wounds. I feel like it's mainly you thinking that the same thing is going to happen and that you're going to end up alone and not taken care of. There's something here with the Six of Pentacles around like, it wasn't balanced, and I even feel like there was this pressure to be even better and to do even more when you're already doing so much. I feel like there was really like, I don't know, this is kind of making me think of like those old relationships where it was like housewife and she had to do everything and the husband would just come home and sit on the couch and say, get me a beer. You know, it kind of makes me think of that, like the housewife was already doing so much, especially if there was kids involved and there was no compassion, no help from the husband, you know. Not to say that is your situation, but it kind of makes me feel like that. Like this is a situation where it's like you're being asked more and more and more and more and more, and the other person just stays the same. You know, there's no equal give and take here. I feel like there's a lot of take. And I feel like that could really be the thing that sets you forward into living this. I do feel like for a lot of you have already done that, and so now you're kind of trying to find that balance back. I wouldn't be surprised if you're still kind of a little bit back and forth in getting back together with them or leaving them or not. But I really feel like you need to, I want to say, search your freedom. There's this big thing around freedom, and even with the bird, I don't necessarily get like controlling ways, but it just feels like you're just constricted, you know, and it's like you want to take a step out of this box, but you can't, you know, well, you feel like you can't. So I feel like this is going to be a really interesting month for you to heal. And I do feel like there could be opportunities here. And I feel like that is very also where the new beginnings card is kind of coming forward. I do feel like you're going to have new opportunities. But I definitely understand that you may not want to jump right into something, especially if this is really fresh. And I just feel like you're trying to find your balance. You know, for some of you, this may even involve like legal stuff, a divorce even, you know. And so I feel like you're just trying to get your footing. So I feel like this month, there's not too much happening in love. And I feel like your advice is even coming from a place of like, look within, get everything sorted out, especially if there are legal stuff, you know, just get your things together. And when the time is right, this person is going to come forward and they're going to be all over you, and it's all sweet and gentle. And they are the right person for you, but it is okay if it is not the right time, okay? So I feel like the advice here is like, don't block yourself too much, but definitely allow yourself to heal, you know? But definitely take your time, all right? I feel like you definitely did something brave, but it was also very scary. And you're allowed to take a breather and to take a moment for yourself. So I feel like definitely a lot about self-care, okay? Taking good care of yourself. Everything is going to be okay. How beautiful. Believe. The right person is definitely out there. And we have go crazy. So if you haven't done anything, this is your decision alone, okay? But something definitely doesn't appear to be right here, and I feel like you know it, and you've been feeling it, but the right path is the one you choose to take, okay? Everything is going to be okay. Believe in yourself and believe in your worth. Believe in your potential, okay? And go crazy, whether that is going crazy with maybe a one-night stand, you know, or just going crazy in giving yourself what you need and what you deserve, okay? Wow, I was not counting on the reading going that way. But let's get you here some, this time it's not really fun stuff. This is more around self-care stuff, which I feel like you're definitely going to need on the relationship side. But we have some money, some jingling, so definitely don't be afraid to give yourself something nice and pretty, especially with the inner child. Definitely pampering yourself up. Then we have clean the house and saying no. This, I feel like it's definitely the biggest thing for both sides of the coin here. I feel like saying no is definitely going to be a big one this month for you. Okay, so my Cancer Leo, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me all the way. I'm so grateful for you guys. And if you're wondering about extra content, definitely join us on Patreon. But don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. And that is it. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very soon. Bye bye.